welcome back to Praggers Gaming. I'm Gamer Praggers and this is Wasteland 2. In the last episode we managed to get the last of the cat litter and get our radiation suits upgraded. Yeah, I don't know where we see that. Which is a bit weird. But yes, so we have got our updated radiation suit, so we can now go a little bit further into the radiation, and the first thing we're going to do is head for a mysterious shrine which is to the southwest corner of the map. So if we have a look, southwest corner, oh, it's that one over there. So we're going to come over here. You see a group up ahead, they look friendly. We're going to run away from that. Children of the Citadel, run! So we're going to come in here. And we got some fighting to do. Fly of unusual size. What? Okay. So was that 3, 4? Yeah, 3 here, and there's 1 over the way back. There. Oh no. Yes. Gosh damn it, Tamzy. Okay. There we go. Nice and easy. So that's everything. Now we can access the shrine for a skill point. The statue stands askew before you, half buried in the sand and the calamitous force that deposited ships onto this beach. Though some of the statue's finer details have been worn away by exposure, the two men depicted are impeccably dressed, and their dazzling smiles seem unfazed by the apocalypse. Right. Okay. So if we head this way, this dead body is wearing an armoured radiation suit which has been completely ruined, torn open and dissolved by acid. Unrequited love. And a bloodstained journal. And then we're not going to read that yet. Okay. Once we've done that, we can head up here into the submarine. And at the far end should be a terminal. Research logs. Okay, displaying recovered logs. Brief. Our species population is growing faster than modern farm practices can keep up, but my up with. By my estimation, in 20 years' time, we will need to radically shift how our civilization consumes food in order to avoid mass starvation. Luckily, Mother Nature's given us the seeds of what we need to survive: insect larvae. The aim of our project is to develop an appropriately hardy strain of insect which can be conveniently stored and transported, easily birthed and reared, and simply prepared and consumed while maintaining maximum nutritional value. So 3C. Our harvest of batch Douglas 02 and male-female is complete, and the results are less than satisfactory. I suspect the additional pressure is interfering with the absorption process, so we've modified the test procedure for the winkless strain to confirm this is the case. I've asked the captain if we could change our depth to a statistically negligible level so we could better replicate the original specifications for the experiment, but he got in a huff about the importance of following proper quarantine procedure with this sort of genetic experimentation. I miss the sun. 11M. Arnold, 11M, has fully integrated the genetic modifications, allowing it to deal with the pressure fluctuations, so we finally got a strain that meets our standards for the next retroviral therapy stage. I should be in a better mood, much happier that we've hit the goal, but we're months behind where we should be. The captain's insistence that we will not return to port until we've perfected the long-term hibernation strain, or until we've discovered all the specimens, is straining morale. I believe we should find Dr. Brundell's advice and relax the application restrictions on the chromosol zippers. We all understand their usage and process quite well at this point, and if we don't find some way to accelerate our generational iteration, we run out of seasoning before we get back to land. We're fortunate that the testing procedure demanded the strains remain nutritionally viable at all stages, otherwise we would have to be forced to destroy the specimens so we could resupply. 24A. We're making for port at Long Beach at full speed. The captain says we've lost all communication with the mainland and that the nav satellites have gone down. Procedure dictates an immediate return to the closest facility, so back to the mainland we go. We've had to destroy all our strains except Douglas Arnold 3, as none of them have responded with modifications. I am a little concerned that the removal of the growth inhibitors will impede their ability to properly stir from their torpor. And, strange, there was just a super bright flash of light, but we're still under what? Okay. Nice reference to the fly, though. System status: fuel. Core temperatures within allowed values. No attention required. Atmosphere: 1 atmosphere. Oxygen levels are within allowed values. Attention: breach likely. Defenses: response timed out. Attention: weapon systems unresponsive. Multiple substation failure. Attention: weapon substation unresponsive for -3,275. 32,751 days. Attention: research substation unresponsive. Research substation redundancy responsive for 20 days. Attention: ballast substation unresponsive. Okay. But we got some XP for that. And we can now head back to the Wasteland. And we're heading for the Brentwood Dentist. Which is not there. Baldwin Hills. It's up here. I think it's this one. Yes. So we're just going to do a quick save. Probably should have done a proper save, really. But oh. Okay, okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. I don't know if they're probably going to get right up close to me, aren't they? Yes. Nice. Okay. Here we go. That was nice and easy. Okay. I'm gonna head over this bridge. And we should have a merchant. Trade. Snake squeezins. Okay. Okay, so we can speak to him. Howdy, partners. My name's Curly Bill. I'm a cowboy with all the gruff, no-nonsense attitude that comes along with it. We're looking for cat litter, got any? Now, why would I have cat litter if I have cows? I need cow litter, wouldn't I? You people are strange. You're a cowboy? Sure, got my cows right over there. See, I'm actually thinking of getting out of the cow racket. Maybe move on to something more lucrative, like drugs or assassination for hire. So, want to buy some cows and help me make a fresh start? Tell us about your cows. Smelly, ordinary, and unpleasant, but delish when cut into pieces and burned. Okay. We're not going to ask you about the fresh start. But Dentist Bill. Whoa, hey, what are you doing back here? You weren't trying to steal something, were ya? I work hard to keep this place up, and I don't want you coming into my practice and looting it. We're looking for cat litter, got any? You need it for radiation problems, right? Well, I wish I could help you, but that's not something I carry. What kind of practice is this? They call me Bill the Dentist, not because I torture people through teeth, but because I'm an actual fucking dentist, and you're ruining my livelihood. We were hoping to get some denture paste. Denture paste? Why on earth would you need that? Is there a lot of demand for dentistry? You think the people around here take care of their dental needs? Nope. They come to me for cleanings and extractions. Mostly extractions, because they're such pussies that they're afraid of me and wait until the pain is too much to ignore. Why are people afraid of you? Too much pain, I guess. I'm not gentle, I'll admit. But then again, it's hard to be gentle with these people. Have so much shit wrong with their mouths. You bring me some drugs for the pain, and I'll make it worth your while, deal? You looking for drugs? You got some painkillers for me? There's a lot of days. Yep. So, have we now got... Oh, denture paste. Okay, so we've got that. Okay. And that was all we needed to do here. So now we can head back to Angel Oracle. Okay. Right, and this time we are going to save properly. Okay. Okay. Right, we're going to come down here, and there's someone in a red square that we need to talk to. There he is. What do you want? Have you come to scorn me? Why would we scorn you? Because I'm in jail. Because I'm accused of being a thief. Wrongly accused. We just talked to Sam, but we wanted to hear your side of the story. Sam, that bastard, that untruthful troublemaker. I'll tell you my side of the story. He accused me of stealing, so I punched him in the nose. Now he's going to get into the civility enforcers, and I'm not. That's the whole story. What are you accused of stealing? A lot of stuff. A watch, a tool bag, medical supplies. But I didn't take them. Why would I? I can't even use them. Sam's framing me. I know he is. Say, I don't suppose you'd do me a favor. If you could find out who the real thief is, my reputation would be saved, and I'd have a chance to get into the enforcers again. I've got some pretty cool gear I could share with you if you cleared my name. Wait, are you in jail for stealing or fighting? For fighting, but that's not the problem. Sheriff Marshall will let me out again once I cool off. The real problem is my reputation. How can I be a civility enforcer if everybody thinks I'm a thief? You want to get into the enforcers? Sam and I both do. There's only one spot open right now. That's what this is all about. Sam's trying to ruin my reputation so he gets in instead of me. Damned Robinson liar. Robinson shouldn't even be civility enforcers. They're not civil. Tell us about the watch. Mr. Palladino is missing his watch. He loses a lot of things, but he usually finds them again. This time he didn't. If you could talk to him, maybe you could find evidence that it wasn't me who took it. Tell us about the tool bag. Lindy Lou's tool bag went missing from near where she was working on the ventilator fans. She said I wasn't the last one near it. She said I was the last one near it, but couldn't have been because I didn't take it. Nurse Flinkman said she had a bag of medical supplies stolen from the ladies' bathroom. I never went near the ladies' bathroom. Please ask her if she has any clues. What do you think of Sam? He's a lying sack of garbage. He's just jealous because he knows I'd make a better civility enforcer than him. Sure, we'll do you a favor. Thank you so much. This means the world to me. Okay, now we want to head over to the other side.
Sounds like a bully.
A bully? That's okay, Ralphie. You big bully. Right. Mr. Palladino. You got that denture paste, kid? I need to eat some real food. Yes. Kid, you're the best. I'm going to be eating solid food tonight. Here, take this. Ooh, Kevlassie. We understand you had something stolen. You damn right I did. My grandfather's wristwatch. That Sam kid says he saw Gitlin take it, and maybe he did. I saw some big money boot prints in my room after I noticed the watch was gone, and Gitlin wears some big damn boots. Sometimes they're muddy. Maybe you should go have a look at his feet. But you didn't see Gitlin take your watch. Didn't I just tell you? I didn't see nothing. Okay, we've just done that. Okay. Right, so we want to come in here. Fletcher. Oh, thank you so much. I hope you can intercede for me. I've been wrongly imprisoned. Why are you imprisoned? Mr. Manners must know I'm innocent. He must. I admit, I did fail to wash my shirt a couple of weeks in a row. I did fail to pick up my room, and it did apparently lead to a roach infestation, but it wasn't deliberate. I've just been depressed. Ask my wife. I'm usually very clean, and I can be again. What do you know about Mr. Manners? I know he'll free me if I could just get a moment to talk to him. Please, could you visit his quarters and beg him to hear me out? He lives in the booth just up the stairs, right over there by the jail. Why don't you escape? I would never do that, never. How rude that would be. What happened with the roaches? They came out of the steam tunnels into my room, and I take full responsibility for letting them in. But I helped stop them, and I said I was sorry, please. You have to help me. Why have you been depressed? It's personal. Well, my wife, she's been keeping to herself lately. She won't talk to me, and she won't say why. I'm afraid I've failed her in some way, but she won't tell me how. It's really got me in a state. What can you tell us about your wife? Her name is Elizaveta Shestakova, and you can usually find her up in the farm near the solar collectors. She and Mr. Manners are good friends, which is why I don't understand this. Surely he wouldn't want her to be unhappy, and what could make her more unhappy than the execution of her husband? How can we help? Just tell Mr. Manners I'm innocent. I'll wait here patiently until he sets me free. Okay.
Was that guy bad?
So, what are we doing next? Right, okay. So we need to select someone that's not our demolitions guy, which I believe is Nez. Demolitions, yes, it is Nez. So we need to do without Nez for a bit. So we're going to be with Tamzy, and we need to head... Oh, back up the stairs.
Echo 1, Center Bay Base, come in.
This is Echo 1. Go ahead, over.
Roger, Echo 1. Got a distress call from a house of pleasure near your location. Owner says God's militia has killed several women and are cleansing sinners as they come in the door. Sending coordinates to you now. Confirmed?
Okay, Culver City Brothel. Confirmed, over.
Sent for. And your call on this one, Echo 1. But personally, I'm siding with the lady.
Aw, yeah.
Sanitation
Yeah, he is. Okay.
Ah, civilization at last.
Yes, thank you, Rose. Okay. Hold it right there, General Rangers, please, or else my man will... Our prisoner, Erwin Fletcher, escaped from his cell in the Commons. Kinda funny that you'd show up and he'd disappear. Suspicious, even. So here's the deal. You will kindly pick up one of your merry little band to be our hostage, and then you'll go find Fletcher, please. If you find Fletcher and bring him back alive, you can have your friend back. If you kill him or fail to bring him back, well, we promised an execution, and it's just as easy to use a stranger implicated in the escape of the accused. Might even be a better example to follow. Suspicious? Us? I have reports from very reliable Mannerites that you were conversing with the fugitive recently. What do we get if we find him? We could probably work out a deal for you. How about we give you access to the radio if you impress us with your work on this? Have you got any clues? At the risk of doing your job for you, you could check out the area around the cage for an elite. What's so special about your radio? Thanks to our scavenger teams, we put together the parts to make one of the most powerful radios in all of California, IA. If you truly are the law bringers you claim to be, then it would behoove you to get your message out to a wider audience. Right, so we are going to sacrifice... no. Let's sacrifice Ralphie. I'll stay as a hostage. My man will escort you to your cell, and your belongings will be placed in our armory for safekeeping. If your team wishes to speak with Mr. Manners, then go ahead. I'll place them on the visitor list. Okie dokie. Okay. Now we're going to head back down the stairs. And go back to the cell.
Attention, gentle citizens. It has been brought to my attention that Fletcher had the audacity to escape. Please keep your eyes peeled and report any suspicious activity to your nearest civility enforcer. Until this matter is resolved, the execution will be placed on hold. Seeing as our guests, the Desert Rangers, are lawmen, they will be assisting in the investigation. One of the Desert Rangers has even graciously volunteered to take Fletcher's place until Fletcher is found and returned alive. I'm sure this will provide proper motivation for them to return our friend Fletcher in a timely manner. Good day.
There's fresh blood at the edge of the dais. Not much, more like a nosebleed than a gunshot. Okay. The guard's aquiline features are plastered with a seemingly permanent cast of chagrin. To be fair, he may never live down Fletcher's escape. Hello, Rangers. Sheriff Marshall told me you'd be looking into Fletcher's escape. I suppose you want to know how he got out right under my nose. Tell us everything you remember or we'll break that big schnoz of yours. Alright, look, someone whacked me a good one from behind and I passed out. When I woke up, I think I saw a faint trail leading away from the cage. If you can find it, maybe you can follow it. Here's the thing I haven't told anyone yet. I'm pretty sure whoever hit me was wearing tire armor. Civility Enforcer tire armor. Just saw a flash as I was blacking out. I just didn't want to get anyone in trouble if I'm wrong. But it might be worth asking the captain up on the peristyle if there are any missing uniforms. Okay. Now we need to head up the stairs. And go west, where the skies are blue. Go west. Which is this way. Right. Head west into a doorway to meet the Civility Forces captain. Oh, this with the... Oh, this is the toilets. Yeah. Oh, it might be the armory that we need to go to. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good at all. That's not what we wanted. Oh. Booger. Ah. Here we go. The Civility Forces captain. I heard from Marshall that you're investigating the prisoner escape. Just remembered something curious. Two of our Civility Enforcer uniforms went missing earlier. Now they're back. Don't know if that's got anything to do with it, but it seems kinda suspicious. You don't know who borrowed the suits? No, but the boots were covered in mud and corn chafe, and didn't smell very nice when they came back, so whoever took them wasn't polite enough to clean them before returning them. Smells like Robinson's to me. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, scarios! Whoopsies! Not having a lot of luck, are we? Oh, gosh darn it. Right. Crikey. There we go. Just going to quick save again because there's every chance he won't succeed first time. But he did. Woo, spicy. Air Jordans. Take that all. Okay. Right. Let's do a little bit more. Head back down the stairs and go west. And there should be a gate. Head through into a farm area.
Polite, well organized, nice farm. These people are doing it right.
Follow the fence line until you reach some footprints. Oh, there you go. There's a pair of relatively fresh tracks leading toward the farm. A pair of footsteps on either side of the track, like someone was being dragged away against his will. Follow through and find Eliza Vita and speak with her.
A teaching from the book. It is rude to forego your personal appearance and the cleanliness of your home.
Here she is. Hello, strangers. May I be of service? And Fletcher, your husband has escaped the cage. Know anything about it? My husband fled? I'm shocked. I didn't think he had it in him. And I think shocked is the next option. You don't sound as shocked as you should. I think you know something. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, I just couldn't stand by and let him die. I got some friends to drag him away, since I knew the poor fool wouldn't leave on his own. And then away. And where did your friends drag him to? You think I'm telling you that? Sorry, he's safe now and I'll be joining him soon. We'll be away from all this horrible Mannerite Robinson bullshit and just be normal people. And then we want the hard-ass option. You think that's horrible? What we'll do to you will be horrible if you don't tell us where he is. Do what you want. I'm not giving up my husband. No matter who wants to use him. Manners, Tory, they can both go fuck themselves. Once you've done this, or exhaust all of the other options. Tell me more about Fletcher. He's a sweetheart, a true gentle soul. That's why I married him. What do you know about the Robinsons? I was born and raised a Robinson, taught to respect power, but when we moved here I married Fletcher, a Mannerite, and learned how thrilling politeness can be. Do you know where we can find any cat litter? Oh yes, Mr. Manners has plenty of it. It's for all his cats. Who are these friends? No way, I'm not telling. I'm not getting into trouble. And what did Mr. Manners want? Simple. He's in love with me. He wanted Fletcher dead so he could marry me. What did Tori want? It's too embarrassing. Too shameful. Is it common for a Mannerite to marry a Robinson? No, it is not. But Fletcher is special. He's a sweet, lovable dolt. There's no shame if you were forced to do it. Please tell us. Tori asked me to seduce Mr. Manners. She saw how he always looked at me and told me she wanted me to get close to him and learn his secrets. She was looking for blackmail material so she could bring him and the Mannerites down and raise up the Robinsons in their place. I didn't want to do it. I love my husband. But Tori told me I wouldn't be a true Robinson if I didn't. She said she'd throw us out, so I agreed. Please don't tell Fletcher about the affair. So where does your husband come into this? That's the bad part. My seduction worked too well. Manners fell in love with me. He wanted me to himself, and decided Fletcher had to die. That's why Fletcher was arrested. The roaches, the execution, it's all Manners' scheme to get him out of the way. I begged Tori to help Fletcher and I get away from here, but she wouldn't. She wanted Fletcher to die too. Does Fletcher know you had an affair with Mr. Manners? It wasn't an affair. I was forced into it. Tori would have killed me if I hadn't seduced him, and Manners would have killed me if I tried to leave. Please don't tell Fletcher. Why did Tori want Fletcher to die? She said it was perfect, better than blackmail. If Fletcher died and then I revealed that instead of being executed for attracting roaches, he was killed to get him out of the way so Manners could marry me, then the Mannerites and the Robinsons would revolt against Manners for his rudeness and hypocrisy, and Tori could take over. What the hell did any of that matter if Fletcher was going to die? I didn't want anything to do with it, but that heartless bitch said she'd have thugs kill me if I said anything. There was no one I could turn to. Why does Tori want to revolt? She says there's no equality here, no justice. The law is only whatever Mr. Manners says it is, and she thinks he's crazy. Tori says she wants to make this an open and free society, with herself in control, of course. Tell us more about Tori. Tori's our leader. She has to be more like a Robinson than all the other Robinsons. I'm a Robinson. I'm all for taking control of my life, but Tori wants control of her life at the expense of everybody else's. It's not enough for her to win. She has to make sure everybody else loses. It's an obsession. What do you think of Mr. Manners? I can't stand him. He's just like Tori. All he cares about is power and enforcing his rules on everyone. Unfortunately, that is all we've got time for. So for now, I'm going to say thank you for hanging out. Don't forget to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel, ticking the bell so you know when new videos go live. The next episode of Wasteland 2 will be next Saturday. In the description is a link to the channel Discord. Feel free to come and talk about the games you're playing, the games I'm playing, games in general, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!